Once upon a time, in the shadowed valleys of Ravenwood, there existed an ancient castle known as Nightshade Keep. This fortress, hidden deep within a dense forest, was home to a family of vampires who had ruled the land for centuries. The head of this family was Lord Draven, a powerful and enigmatic vampire who was both feared and revered by all who knew of him. One night, under the light of a blood-red moon, a young woman named Eliza ventured into the forest. She was a scholar, fascinated by the legends of Ravenwood, and had come seeking the truth about the vampire clan. Her curiosity and bravery led her to the gates of Nightshade Keep. As she approached, the heavy iron doors creaked open. She was greeted by a figure cloaked in darkness. "Welcome to Nightshade Keep," the figure intoned. "I am Lord Draven. You must be Eliza." Surprised, Eliza nodded. "How did you know my name?" "Word travels fast in Ravenwood," Draven replied. "Come, you seek knowledge, and I shall grant it." Inside the grand halls of the castle, Eliza was struck by its eerie beauty. Portraits of long-deceased ancestors lined the walls, their eyes seeming to follow her every move. Draven led her to a vast library filled with ancient tomes and scrolls. He began to recount the history of his family, speaking of their origins and the curse that bound them to the night. "Our lineage began centuries ago, with a pact made under a blood moon," Draven explained. "We were granted immortality, but at a great cost. We must sustain ourselves on the blood of the living. It is both our blessing and our curse." As the night wore on, Eliza and Draven spoke at length. She learned of the vampires' internal struggles, their search for redemption, and their complex relationship with the human world. Draven revealed that not all vampires were malevolent, many sought to coexist peacefully with humans. Eliza was particularly intrigued by the tale of Draven's daughter, Lyra, a vampire with a compassionate heart. Unlike her father, Lyra had dedicated herself to finding a way to lift the curse. She believed that a rare artifact, the Moonstone Amulet, held the key to breaking their eternal night. The amulet was said to be hidden in a forgotten temple, deep within the forest. Determined to help, Eliza offered to join Lyra on her quest. Draven, impressed by her courage, granted his blessing. Guided by an ancient map, Eliza and Lyra set out on their journey. They faced numerous perils, treacherous terrain, wild beasts, and other supernatural entities guarding the temple. But through their trials, a bond of friendship and trust formed between them. At last, they reached the temple, its entrance concealed by overgrown vines and ancient stone. Inside, they navigated a series of intricate traps and puzzles, each more challenging than the last. Their perseverance paid off when they finally discovered the Moonstone Amulet, glowing with a pale, otherworldly light. Returning to Nightshade Keep, Lyra presented the amulet to her father. With Eliza's guidance, they performed a ritual under the light of another blood moon. The amulet's power surged through the castle, breaking the curse that had bound the vampire clan for centuries. Draven, Lyra, and the other vampires felt the weight of their immortality lift, their spirits freed from the darkness. The news of the vampires' redemption spread quickly through Ravenwood. The once feared Nightshade Keep became a place of legend and hope. Eliza, having fulfilled her quest for knowledge, returned to her scholarly pursuits, forever changed by her experiences. Lyra and Draven continued to lead their people, now as protectors rather than predators.